If you suspect you've got ADHD or have self-diagnosed yourself with it, then perhaps you are thinking of getting an assessment with a psychiatrist. Now, this is not always an easy thing to manage. There's not always appointments available. You have long waits. They're very expensive. So if you are one of those people who think you have ADHD but you're undiagnosed, then you might be wondering what you can do to help yourself in the meantime. So I'm here today to give you a few ideas of what you can do to make your life a little bit easier and a little bit more manageable until you get the chance to see a psychiatrist if that's what you choose to do. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lorna, and you're watching Accidentally Awesome. So let's crack on right into it. I self-diagnosed to start with, and I think many of us do. At this age, anyway, we don't have people looking out for us and saying, oh, hang on a minute, I see this behaviour or that behaviour. So I think as an adult, we tend to diagnose ourselves, and a lot of us do that after our children have been diagnosed. I know that was certainly my path. So if you can't get in to see a psychiatrist for a while, what can you do to help yourself? Sorry, I'm moving about like a big wiggle today because I'm sitting on the floor. So the first thing I did, and I would recommend you to do, is to educate yourself on what ADHD looks like for adults, because we present differently to children. And especially for women. Women present themselves differently to children and obviously to men as well. So the first thing I did was read as much as I could about ADHD. I read blog posts, I looked at YouTube videos, I read articles from websites, and it was great. It helped me know my symptoms and understand how it was presenting with me. It helped me identify where my red flags were for behaviour, and for me, procrastination was a huge issue. And it shows you how it can present in you, and by educating yourself, you're giving yourself power. You know, that old saying that knowledge is power. Well, it really is. If you own the issue that is going on, the health concern that is going on, regardless of what it is, it kind of takes some of that scariness away from it. It takes some of that, it takes the unknown away. You're more educated, you understand it better, you know what to expect. So the next thing I would say to you to do is, once you've read about it, understand it, know how it's affecting you, own it. Own it. It's part of you. It doesn't control you. You are still who you are. But this is a part of you that you need to accept, you need to own, and you need to understand. I said to someone recently, you don't need to like these diagnoses. That's, that can come in time. But you do need to understand that it's there and accept it. And the way I said that was, it's like a drunken relative at a wedding. You can't get rid of them. They're there, but you can learn how to deal with them. And it's the same with ADHD. If you understand it, you can't get rid of it, but you can learn how to deal with it. And I think that is a fantastic thing. It empowers you. It makes you feel more in control. The next thing I would say to do is find your tribe. Having any kind of disability, medical issue, whatever it is, I always think it helps to find other people that are going through or have a diagnosis the same as yours. Yes, everyone is different. However, the similarities that you will have with these other people are very reassuring. You know, the things that you go through, the time blindness or the procrastination, the issues you might have with finances and paying bills, the eating problems that can come along with ADHD, as well as everything else. Finding other people that understand what that is like and will not judge you on it is incredible. It's quite freeing to be able to unmask, drop all that pretension and just be yourself. There are heaps of Facebook communities out there. So really just go on and search. If you type up ADHD, ADHD women, ADHD Australia, ADHD UK, US, wherever you are, I'm sure that you'll be able to find some groups within that you can connect with and start to engage with. Once you've found your tribe and you understand what's going on, you've got a little bit of support around you, the next thing you can do is try and find some hacks or some workarounds. For me, let me think of some issues that I had. Procrastination was a huge one, and I didn't understand why I was so bad at making a start at things, but this is a big thing for ADHD. And I think just knowing that made me plan better and made me get a starting point with things. For you, it could be finance and money. So perhaps you get some help with that. Perhaps you have a partner that you live with and they can help you with some of those things. Even if you're doing it yourself, maybe you sit together and do your finances at the same time if you have them separate. But yeah, the things that you can struggle with, if you can get some workarounds, find some hacks or get some help, and don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, if you have ADHD, whether it's diagnosed or undiagnosed, it is a disability. It is an executive functioning issue. So you are right to ask for some help. And the last thing I would say to you in this just little quick video is give yourself some grace. If you've only just found out as an adult that you have ADHD or you suspect you have ADHD, then there's a lot to process. There's a lot of acceptance to go through. There's perhaps grieving to go through. There's maybe some anger issues to go through about why this hasn't been picked up on before. And understanding and allowing yourself to feel those things is really, really important. And also, you know, not excusing behaviour or problems that crop up, but allowing yourself to say, okay, this is not good, but this could be an ADHD problem that I need help with. Will allow you to forgive yourself for some of the things that we do that, you know, we beat ourselves up about. So really that's my takeaway from this. Own it and educate yourself. Find your tribe. Figure out the issues that you have and find some workarounds for them. Ask for help. Your nearest and dearest are going to want you to thrive and succeed. Ask them. Ask them for help. And as I say, give yourself some grace. It's incredibly hard to come to terms with things like this, but once you do it, once you embrace it, once you own it, once you educate yourself, your life will get easier. And these are things that you can do until you get to see a psychiatrist who can help you professionally. Now, as I say, I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person here who has ADHD and was diagnosed at the age of 49. So if I can get through this, get over it and start getting help for myself and help you, then I know you can too. So until next time, guys, speak to you later. Remember and hit the like and the subscribe down below because that helps other people find these videos. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.